Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Two of the game's best bats slug it out. Back in just a moment. Rich Sanders will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he only pitched into the second inning. Didn't look comfortable, never got into a rhythm. The key to this game today, can you get comfortable and can you get into a rhythm? The stuff has always been there. I'm looking today to see if he can just give us a better performance.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Steve Cook. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
0-2 count. Here's the on the ground to second base. This could be two. The second for one. On to first. A double play. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nick Puerta. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest fifth in the American League home run race.
Easy out, plays it first.
And the pitch on 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Cook over to throw on to first, two gone. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. I'm sure he's pretty excited to hit in this one because you know he's facing a guy he's taken deep 5 times in his career. That's a lot of home runs against one guy, so we'll see.
Into the box now, Andrew Dias. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Gotta hold him, boys. Let's go.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, we got no one.
Softly hit here to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Mondesi is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Steve Cook. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marisnick going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, that pitch was up in the zone. Sometimes on a pitch like that, all you've got to do is just touch it. You can see he got the barrel up there, and because the height of the pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Here you go, let it fly.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hey, take a cut now.
Ready on 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
High in the air out to center field. Marisnick will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hunter Dozier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
One down, one down.
Hot shot to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. Previous history with Jared Kozart. He's got 8 hits in 37 tries. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Kozart sets. Here's the 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the White Sox 2. Digging in to try it again. Steve Cook. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Hunter Dozier. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Hunter Dozier.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Grounded weakly toward third. To his right. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's final 7-3. The Royals get their 20th home win this year. Rich Sanders earned his 9th win of the year. Joe Ross struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.
We've got baseball from the home of the 2015 World Champs, Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, it hasn't been a great year for him so far. I mean, he's had some ups and some downs. He's had some decent games, some poor games. An ERA in the 4s. That tells me the story of his season has been inconsistency.
Now at the plate, Steve
Cook.
He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
Hot now, huh? Stay hot.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here. And they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
Grounded to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry it through this month as well.
So 2 away here in the Kansas City 3rd. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. Oh, what a... He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Riding in once again, Steve Cook comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing.
All right, come on now, one time. Get a piece.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Here comes the 1-0. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This one's down to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Ready once again, Steve Cook. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Cook. Let her rip right here.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
First pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to the right. Dietrich is there. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first.
Well, that base hit right there sends his streak to 14 games. That's 2 weeks going to the ballpark saying, I'm feeling good. I'm going to get a hit tonight. That's the mindset you want to be in.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Nice and patient, one at a time.
The 0-1 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under at Puerta. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Royals 3 and the White Sox 2. Digging in, Steve Cook. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
0-2.
And this one's in the dirt. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit out towards second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
6-3 the final score today. The Royals get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Danny Duffy earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kelvin Herrera wraps it up for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show. Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. It's Royals baseball coming up next. Gustavo Becerra will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-1. So that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. Steve Cook is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game's important to me.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Ready on 1-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
First and second now, 1 man out.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Coming to the plate now, Blake Swihart. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here it is on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learn something and drive a run in here.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matt, this team does not strike out a whole lot. They put the ball in play, and they rely on putting pressure on the other team. And if you make a mistake, they're going to capitalize. But their game is pressure, put the ball in play.
Here's Justin Upton now. Carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Upton. Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Come on, baby. Hit your pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, you love to jump out to an early lead in the first inning. Right there, 2 runs will give you that little bit of cushion to see if the game gets into a good flow for you.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve
number 13.
Cook. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Let's go now, 1 time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Here we go now.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Set to deliver on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Runners on first with one down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
So striding in, Corey Dickerson. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A double play ball to second. 4. Merrifield scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Second and third, 2 away.
Let's go, big dog.
Popped up. In there, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with.
Now batting, Steve Cook.
See it. Drive it. Come on, kid. Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled back. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back in standing.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
That right there, Matt, may be the best pitch in baseball. I don't know why people don't throw that high fastball more. It is so difficult for a hitter to raise your hands up and try to get on top of that ball. And before you do all that, it's by.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
1-2. Here it comes. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
He's set. Here's the pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Cook.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Hey, I need you right here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Huerta is after it. And that retires the side. White Sox leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Striding in, Nick Huerta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit on the ground toward the left. With it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More from Kauffman Stadium right after a quick break. Digging in, Steve Cook.
A good one. Drive
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Hey, let her rip one time.
First offering on its way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Hey, come on now.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2 and 2. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2 and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Marisnik. And get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 21 for him on the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Patrick Corbin wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Gustavo Becerra permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the Victoria.